Hey, everybody. Oh my God. So, let me tell y'all what just happened to me. I know y'all like, okay, this chick's supposed to went live like 30 minutes ago. So, uh, I am so hot. I actually just, I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm like, I actually just went in the wrong place and did a live for y'all. Just find out that I was just doing uh stage practice, a dress rehearsal. So here I am 30 minutes later after finding out that I went to the wrong place to do my live. I got rid of it and everything. That's that. I'm 30 minutes late. I apologize, y'all. Uh, I had to go get some tea because I just did that live and I was just about to close out. So here I is again to share this day two with you guys. Mm. Um, First tip I'm gonna say before I go any further, please make sure you all's throats and mouths stay moist. Keep hydrating. Just make sure your throat and mouth do not get dry. Uh, Hot liquids is just as better. I don't even do cold water. I don't even do ice. I don't even have ice trays. If I buy some ice, it'll probably just to make some cold for a picnic and anything. But my household drinks water, spring water, room temp. Room temp. It digests. It helps with digestion so much. Oh my God, it helps so much better with digestion, and um, it doesn't shock the body. I don't know if you all know when you drink cold water, it shocks your insides. It don't know what's hitting it. It just know it's cold. So it's who you get a brain freeze. You same thing. So when you drink cold water, as it's going down, that damn cold water shocking every organ. Bing, bang, boom, boom, boom. And it's not helping in any kind of way. You're not getting the full benefit of ice cold water because everything, whatever the minerals or whatever the hell is supposed to help you with it, it doesn't. Uh, it don't release the benefits because the shit frozen. Put it like that. It's plain and simple. I'm not about to get technical. I'm not a doctor, scientist, anything, but I'm gonna say it plain English. So yeah, room temperature water all day, every day. It helps with digestions and it helps keep your mouth and throat from getting dry during this time or any time for that. Because if it happens for this time, it happens for any time, even after it. So water. I'm telling people to drink water. I'm the main one that need to drink it, but practice makes perfect, and I'm practicing it. Okay, so we're day two on 10 easy steps toward a more non-toxic and natural lifestyle. Yesterday we talked about removing your makeup and all these other kind of products that we use on our body, hair, and around our house. And we learned a couple of the preservatives and chemicals to look out for in those products. We also learned what products we could use and substitute in place of them. So hopefully you all got a lot from that. If it's something you need me to elaborate on, let me know. Just hit me up, post a link. I really do not mind elaborating because I know I kind of went fast yesterday. So yeah. Now today we're going to work on meat, vegetables, food, yummy yummies. So today with replacing your food products, um, we want to choose one meat. But before we go any further, I just thought about it. I'm like, hey, I thought about it yesterday too, y'all. I introduced myself, told y'all about myself. I said, let me introduce myself, y'all. My name, I'm yada 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 yada, but never gave my name. Wow. So some of you already know me. My name is Nicole. Uh, my business is Nicolette's Holistic Coaching. I have been doing the coaching for a little bit over a year now, but I've been practicing incorporating a more natural and non-toxic lifestyle for me and my family for a little bit over 6 years. So what I'm doing now, I like to share with my stay-at-home mommies, any mommy that's busy and trying to make sure her household is tight, her kids is good, her health is good, and still, go out there and do what she has to do. So I'm here to help mommies and to share with mommies, whether you're single mommy, working mommy, stay at home mommy, whatever. But I'm here to help you to create a more healthy lifestyle by incorporating a more natural, holistic environment, by implementing a tradition of aiding your body, giving your body AA assistance. You have to give them AA. You have to give your body AA assistance when being healthy. It's not going to be healthy on its own, just like it doesn't get sick on its own. So it's good, to incorporate the natural healing process by using natural plant-based products or herbal supplements. And also, while you're doing this transition, moms, you can also pamper yourselves with skin products, hair care products, while promoting a healthy environment for you and your kids. So when I say by using the bath skin oils, I mean like making your own skincare products and things of that sort. So I spoke on that yesterday. I'm going to be mentioning a lot about things of your own body washes, baths, hair care, things that you may want to clean your house with that's natural, that doesn't contain a lot of chemicals, how to choose how to choose the safe preservatives, because they have good preservatives, bad preservatives. And the safe preservatives, you'll also be able to learn the difference between that preservative versus the bad preservative. So yeah, I'll be talking a lot about that. So I have a lot of goodies in store to share with you guys. So yeah, just tune in and keep watching my posts, and you will see a lot of tips. I'll be sharing a lot of ideas. I'll be going live every now and then, showing how to make these your own products. So again, day 2, we are choosing fruits and veggies depending on your budget. Now again, we're trying to go natural or organic or non-toxic. Pick one. But we want to choose our fruits. Now, with the fruits and these vegetables, I know you guys been noticing as the year is going on, we always got a different kind of fruit. Oh, this fruit don't taste the same like it used to. Or that's actually what a lot of products. But my main concern is these fruits that's missing the seed. What a seed? I know that's a real fruit because it has a seed in it. If I want more, I could take that seed, plant it, and grow my own. Should I not have any money to go purchase anymore? So they keep us coming to the store. So they remove the seed and do a little bit other stuff. So choose your fruits and vegetables wisely when you're going to load up on them. And when you're choosing veggies, I know a lot of people, like when you're low on budget, because I did it, and hell, I still do sometimes, because it's a lot of things you can't control when you just have what you have to work with. It is what it is. Hell, we all go through it. So when you're choosing vegetables, if you're tight and you just can't afford that extra whatever it may be to get frozen or fresh vegetables, then okay, then our last resort, we're going to go to that can. And the reason why I say we're going to use that can as a last resort, because those green beans been sitting in them green bean juice since, like, I don't know how long, with other chemicals that may be in there. It has an expiration date from a year from today. So yeah, we want to look out from we want to be careful when we have to choose the vegetables in the can. You want to buy your vegetables, your fresh vegetables. You want to buy your fresh vegetables according to how you use them. You may not eat vegetables as much, but during this transition, that's the whole point. So we're going to be eating vegetables. So you might want to go shopping for the week. You want to buy vegetables for every meal that you're going to cook for that week, and store them properly. They have green bags for for fruits and vegetables to give them a longer refrigeration life before they start ripening or anything like that. When you're placing your fruits and vegetables in the refrigerator, you do not want to put them together. More fruits and vegetables are more acidity than the others. I don't know if you notice, like if you put your apples with some lemons, they're gonna rotten quicker because that acid in the lemon is sharing. They touching, so they're sharing. They swapping out. So it's not supposed to be. Same thing with your vegetables. You have to learn what fruits and vegetables to store together. Uh, what fruits not to put in the refrigerators. I know a lot of us like to put our fruit in the refrigerator because we want some cold, juicy, good fruit. It's just got to be good and juicy. But if you want it cold, get it off the counter, your fruit bowl. Put it in the refrigerator about 5 minutes, 10 minutes to whenever you're ready to eat it, and then eat it. That way your fruit can last longer. I've thrown out so much fruit and vegetables over a period of time. You would think that I got it like that. Like I just threw it away. Really? Because I would always just put my fruit and vegetables like in the same fruit bowl or in the vegetable bin together or whatever. But you can't do that. I had to stop being lazy and just start learning to know what fruit and vegetables to go because my kids can eat. I ain't got time to be trying to go replace no fruit and vegetables that's high as hell and throwing them out when I can afford them in the first place, even though they weren't real. But because that's the next best thing I can get to, so that's how it is, That's I'm going to choose fruits and vegetables. It's just choose them wisely. Now, when you get to your meats, you want to choose one meat. I choose chicken breast. I go get a lot of chicken breast. Um, I do all kind of stuff with chicken breast, all kinds of stuff. I be in here bored, y'all. I just go in there and just make up some recipes, or I play with some recipes I did, But chicken breast can take you a long way on a budget. A lot of people may not like chicken breast because they say it's dry. Yes, it could be depending on how you cook it and what spices and herbs you use with it. Spices and herbs makes a difference in any meal, a huge difference. Example, y'all, I learned how to make my chicken taste like KFC with 11 spices. The original kind. I wanted the spicy kind or the crunchy kind or whatever they call it, but the original kind, I don't even buy the original. I gotta make my own original at home. Give me that crispy, give me that whatever. So, but yeah, and it was good. And when I did it with the chicken breast, y'all, now, if you feel like when you fry your chicken breast and it's just be right out dry, yeah, you need to get the 11 spices and herbs. And I don't use white flour. I do not use white flour. I use garbanzo flour, not to fry with, but garbanzo flour is more like a bean flour plant or plant flour where it's like a beige color. I thought I had it with me. You don't, but it's like a beige color. What you do, you know how you use flour to thicken up your soups, your gravies and things of that sort. That's what I use. And when I first tasted it, I'm like, ugh. But again, when stuff that's good for you got that weird taste, you just got to roll with the punches because sooner or later the benefits going to kick in and you'll end up getting overcoming any taste or smell or whatever you don't like about these healthy products. So again, I use garbanzo flour instead of white flour. Spelt flour is used to make spelt bread, spelt muffins. I use it. I just dust a little when I'm frying my chicken, and when I fry my chicken, I use grapeseed oil. I stopped buying the canola oil. Canola. When I read canola, oh my God, it just made you gag, like really, and they like proudly putting it on here. So yeah, I stopped buying the canola oil, and sometimes you have to be careful with the vegetable oil too. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna weed all of that out. I just got the grapeseed oil. Grapeseed, I cook with grapeseed oil all the time. So yeah. So I just sprinkle a little of the spell flour on the chicken that I use with this KFC recipe that I got, y'all. And then I fried it. So although they say a lot of fried foods is not healthy, every now and then you might want to dip. So when you do dip, you try to dip healthy with your frying oil, with your batter, stuff like that. So that's another thing. So again, like when you're choosing your meat, I choose chicken breasts to cook with a lot. I actually like slowed down because I was getting so tired and bored with this chicken breast. So I can't go too far because I'm only doing chicken, fish, and turkey. So you got to get really creative, and you can. And like I said, when you get used to knowing your spices and herbs and all these delicious plant-based, all of this stuff, when you know how to use it and put it together, you gonna work some miracles. And then you incorporate it with your own recipes that you're already doing. You just make it a little bit more healthy, So I use a lot of ground turkey. You have to be careful when you choose your ground turkey. All ground turkey don't taste the same, so be careful when choosing your ground turkey as well. When I cook with ground turkey, sometimes like I might buy like 10 rolls of ground turkey or the fresh pack or whatever. When I get my ground turkey, I always buy like a small portion of ground beef. And then that's like the 90-10. All of that more that shit is for the birds. That's horrible. It tastes horrible. So I try to be careful when I choose the ground beef because I shouldn't be eating it anyway. But because I am, again, I'm trying to get at least the less fat kind. And I just mix a small portion, just a small portion with my ground turkey. Like when I'm making spaghettis, chilies, tacos, anything I'm using with ground turkey, just to give that ground turkey a little bit of help, just a little. I don't do half and half. I just do maybe a roll of ground turkey, and then I take a roll of the ground beef and probably cut off a small portion just to mix it up in there. I don't need all of that. I just needed to just do a little bit different than what the ground turkey do on its own. But that's me. Some of y'all can do without. Some of y'all might want to do half and half. It depends on what you call healthy for your gut. So, okay, so we're gonna pick the meats. What kind of meat do I pick? Good question. Some people just go in the store and look at the prices and look at the dates. Some people don't even look at the dates. They just grab the damn meat and go. I'm good. I taught my kids, look at the dates on anything that you pick up. It got so bad with them that they come to me and, Mama, this milk just spoiled. Dude, if you don't get your ass in there and finish that milk off, but it spoils today. You taught, yeah, I did, and you're going to finish it off today. So that's what we do with that. But they didn't got so bad on it, but that's what I taught them. When you go in the stores, you look at the date. First of all, I'm sure everybody got common sense and do that. But you have some people who just don't. I'm sorry. They just grab because it just looks good. And it's because it's at the front. I'm sure y'all know anything is at the front is the oldest. All the fresh stuff is at the back. So when I purchase my meats, I look at the date and I try to find the meats that's a lot more organic, a lot more natural. There's a difference, when you're choosing whether it's naturally raised, whether you're choosing that it's organic or just a pack of meat from farmers love shop, whatever. But organic, what is organic? When you're looking at an organic label, that means that the diet of that animal can consist of any grain. It can consist of any forage product. Forage product is plant material, mainly plant leaves and plant leaves and plant stems. Yeah, so plants. And it's eaten by grazing livestock. And that's what the forage product is. So it could consist of any grain and forage product when it comes to organic. Um, the important thing to keep in mind when you're talking about organic, it refers to what the animal uh, has consumed. Has consumed. So at that time, whatever that farmer was feeding them, um, it could be anything organic, but meaning that the meat may have additional uh, colorants or products like the spices. They might add additional spices, sauces, or marinades or something like that added to the final product, unlike the natural meats. Organic meats may have additional colorants or products added to it. That's the difference between organic and natural. Now, natural, like any kind of natural meat, poultry, eggs, anything, um, the label can't be altered. It the natural meat or animal or whatever you want to call it, it cannot be altered during the process. This includes any additional artificial ingredients, the spices like in organic, like I mentioned, additional chemicals and preservatives, and it just can't be altered in any kind of way. The meat label that's all natural can come from an animal. It can come from an animal that consumed any grain and forage, again, organic or not. All natural does not include any it doesn't include like the standards regarding like farm practices and stuff like that. It doesn't include anything like that, which just really means an animal it can receive any additional growth hormones or antibiotics with naturally. Now you have the naturally raised, which is two different terms. You have naturally and naturally raised. Naturally raised, the naturally now with the naturally raised, um, the animal has very to little or no chemicals, no chemical ingredients, no synthetic ingredients. Uh, it's raised entirely without all the additional growth and all that other stuff like that. So natural does not equal organic. So we have organic, naturally, and naturally raised. Um, I'll share some labels with you guys. So I know you all probably seen the organic label, but we very, very seldom see natural or naturally raised. It may have the farmer's name on there, the farmer who raised this meat or instant or whatever. So you just have to be careful when you're looking at your meats. So so I just told you all the difference or how to choose your meats and milks based on organic or naturally raised or whatever. So you might, if you have people who may just want to go meatless, they probably don't want to do natural life with certain kind of meats and just break them down and just eat the chicken, turkey, and fish. They might just say, hey, I'm just gonna skip the meat all the way. I'm good. It's making me sick. I just want to do something different. Yada yada yada. So you might want to do detox when doing this transitioning into this organic lifestyle. So a meat detox, it takes the body into a cleansing mode and just get rid of all the toxins, but it can have some negative side effects, so be careful and don't worry, you're not about to die because you ain't had no meat all week. And but it will have some side effects. You'll get some headaches, you'll get fatigue, but it probably just happened within the first couple of days to a week of the detox. Now, after the detox period passed, because you're no longer eating this meat, which is considered a protein, now you have to add additional vegetables, fresh vegetables, additional fresh fruit. You might want to add, get you organic or plant-based protein powder, and add a couple of things to that. You can add some peanut butters, coconut oils, stuff like that. You can add hemp seeds, stuff like that if you want to go meatless. So again, everybody doesn't eat meat, but for the ones who do eat meat, you know, you want to choose your meat wisely. And when you're doing a transition into a natural lifestyle, you want to pick one meat that you know you and your family is going to eat throughout the week, or eat most. Like I said, I do chicken breast because I could use chicken breast during dinner. I could do chicken breast during lunch, cut up some chicken breast and make some my own chicken strips instead of going out to get that breaded shit with the glue in it. That's what I was talking about earlier. It has glue. The white stuff, glue. Don't believe me? Just keep eating it. But it's glue, y'all. It's not um, membranes of the animal or whatever you think is part of it. No, it's glue that they put in the meat, and you will find it in some ground meats as well. So yeah. So again, not everybody don't eat meat. So when you do, you choose wisely. Choose your fruits and vegetables wisely. You choose certain fruits or products, period, based on what you and your family like, and you buy that. That way, you can spread it out throughout the week for your meals. Plan your meals. Try to plan your meals ahead. I know it seems like it take a lot of time, but it's fun. Number one, and it cuts down a lot of time when you get off work, or when you finish cleaning the house, or whatever busy schedule you have. First thing come to your mind is, damn, I have to cook. Damn, I have to take something out. Damn, I didn't take nothing out. Plan your meals ahead. Food prep can be time consuming, but that's something for you to work on. But if you plan ahead and plan your weekly grocery list, it can happen. You can get a lot of what you want and need for your recipes for one good healthy week. You may choose to buy meat for 3 days instead of 5. No, we got 7 days. I ain't even thinking about the weekend, but you might want to be, yeah. So you might want to buy meat for 3 days instead of 7 days. You do half and half. You might not want to eat meat all day. You might want to just cut it down some, because you may be moving toward going to a meat detox. So you could switch it up however you want, but and play with it. But long as it's to your like, and long as it's something that's keeping you motivated and going, and something that you can see yourself doing and moving along with for your family. So it's like I said, going natural is not as hard as you all think it is. Regardless of the expenses of the food, regardless of the location of the food. Because if we could take our time and move around and go to Michigan Mall for some purses or for some outfits or whatever, we can go to that same spot where they got these farms, or the lots where they do sell the fresh fruit and vegetables, and go and we could take that ride out of the neighborhoods and go get our foods. What's wrong with that? It's messed up we have to do it, but hey, if you can go above and beyond to look good, you can go above and beyond to feel good as well. So that's just something to think about. You can't tell a person how to spend their money until they get sick and wondering why. So yeah, food is fuel. What you eat makes a big difference, and how you cook it as well. Adding a lot of herbs and spices. I use a lot of supplements as well, such as sea moss. Not to be getting off the subject, but I'm just trying to throw a couple of things out there um, that can help, build up that immune system, stuff like that. I thought I had my sea moss with me, but I don't have my sea moss with me. But I make sea moss for my family every now and then. And what I do, I soak it overnight. I soak like a cup of it overnight, and wash it off real good the next day, and put it in a blender with a cup of water, blend it up real good, and it forms like a gel. And I just put it in a glass container and refrigerate it. Now we use it you can use it on your face for to smooth the face and to make it tighten up your skin. That's what I'm trying to say. And I also put it in my tea because it gives a lot of health benefits. It has like 102 or 107 uh what's the word I'm thinking about? But it has a lot of benefits in it, but it has 92 minerals that the body needs The sea moss contains 92 of 102 or 107 minerals in it that the body needs alone. So you can also incorporate in your diet a lot of coconut oil. I buy this like I buy water. I cook with it. I don't even use jelly on my toast anymore. I don't even use butter. This is my butter. So it gives the food different flavor. The Caribbean taste is something different. Hey, whatever floats your boat. I buy a lot of curry powder. Like I said, use a lot of your spices and herbs to dress up your meals, to make some make it taste better, make it taste different. You'll be surprised. I'll be doing a lot of a lot of video. I'll do some videos on how you can mix. I know some people probably know, but for those who don't, I'll do some videos for those who would like to take their herbs and spices and create these recipes with them. Like you might have one jar for your Italian food, for your spaghetti. You know how you want your spaghetti to taste. These are all the spices that I put in it, so you mix it all together. You might want to have this certain taste, and so you can go a long way with your food. You can make this so-called nasty, natural, organic, plant-based food nasty, but you can spice it up with all of these spices and stuff like that. Your sweeteners, get rid of that white sugar. Get rid of that white flour. You have your brown flours, you have your brown sugars, you have your brown cane. You have your cane sugars, and you have your brown rice. You have your wild rice, and this is my favorite, jasmine. I buy like 2 or 3 bags of these a month. Yes, we love some rice. But jasmine rice is it's so much different, and it also tastes totally different than white rice. That Riceland, that Uncle Ben's, Auntie Lulu rice, all of that. No, jasmine rice, brown rice. I usually couldn't stand brown rice. It usually tastes like I was chewing on barley, or I used to just have a weird sense of humor when it came to me being picky with my food. But you want to pick your meats wisely according to if it's natural or organic. You want to choose one meat that you and your family consume mostly throughout the week, that you can split up within 3 to 4 dishes for that week with them chicken breasts. You get tired of it, switch it over to the second meat. But you just want to find that one meat that you can do something with for a while, however long you feel, or however long your menu is. So again, for those who don't want to do meat, you just do the meat detox. Add on more proteins, add on more vegetables, add on more fruits. Try to get them fresh if possible. Good luck on finding vegetables with the seeds in them, because I'm still looking. Now, some people may have access to them, and that's good. But we have to learn how to get up and go outside of our comfort zone to do what we need to do, because we get up and go outside our comfort zone to do what we, for the luxury stuff, the materialistic stuff. But when it comes down to priorities, when it comes down to our health mainly, we teach our kids, we get on our kids, eat those vegetables. Tell them why. Don't just tell them to eat them because, your mom told you to eat them. We have to start changing things. When you know better, you do better. So you start implementing things as you go. We can't always live in mama's household. Okay, those was mama rules, but this is what I'm learning now today. Mama didn't know this, so I'm going to let mama know too while I incorporate it in my household. So, when you know better, you do better. So, you can incorporate a lot of essential oils when you're cooking. I use turmeric oil. I use lemon oil, flaxseed oil. I did say coconut, and it's you have a large variety of things you can play with when it comes to natural food. So one other thing I wanted to explain to you real quick, and we're gonna get up off of here. Hemp seeds. With the hemp seeds, you can make milk, bread. Hemp seed, it contains a lot of omega 9 fatty acid. It has vitamins, minerals, calcium, iron, magnesium, zinc. It's high in fiber, low in sugar. So it's great for the digestion tract and for a low sugar, people who on a low sugar to no sugar diet. So hemp seeds, you can find them in the grocery stores, anywhere, health food stores. You can make hemp milk if you're not a dairy product, a dairy or milk drinker. If you don't like the taste of almond milk, and that's another thing because I make almond milk, but hemp milk is another thing with hemp seeds. So I'll be talking more about a lot of food products and what you can use in later posts. So we're going to wrap this up. I hope these tips were very helpful for you guys. And we will be back tomorrow for day 3. I wonder what that's going to be. What are we going to remove this time? So stay tuned for the next live tomorrow, guys. So I should see you tomorrow. And I hope I covered everything that I wanted to share with you all. But if not, I'm going to share it tomorrow. So you will be seeing me tomorrow. Adios, amigos. You all have a good day.